Yeah, RG Bargy crew. Hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Okay, we're going to take a look at the new farm machinery DLC that's just been released for ETS2. It's very similar to, in fact, it's nearly identical to the ATS farming DLC, minus one of the items. I forget what it is right now, but we'll go through that in a tick. So let's do this. What we'll do is we're in the game, so what we'll do is we'll go and have a look in the catalog under trailer index, and that way we get to have a look at some of the load. I don't know if we can see all the loads this way, but we'll give it a try. And what we'll do is we'll go to the low loader, because most of them are on the low loader, and you're getting, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, I think it's 9 or 10 pieces of machinery that we'll go through, and I'll show you. So the first one that they talk about is the autonomous tractor, and that's the baby right there. And we'll do a bit of a spin around. Might even get in a bit closer if we can. There we go. They've got good detail on it. I mean, they've even got dirt on it, cracks in the frame. I mean, they've done a good job to make it realistic. So that's the autonomous tractor. That's one of them. And of course, they go on the low loaders. I'm not sure if they go on any of the other trailers, but for now, we're going to look at them on this. Another one is the articulated crawler tractor. Now, I think that's just under crawler tractor. Yeah, there it is there. And again, look at the detail on that. The only thing that's not very well detailed is the engine. It looks a bit plasticky in there, as you can see. But apart from that, everything else is really well detailed. And that's, yeah, the articulated crawler tractor. But as you can see, there's a heap of detail on it. Another good one, and again, there's a little bit of dirt and grime on it, which makes it that more realistic. You can see around the windows that there's a bit of dirt and grime on it, which is good because that's the way farming machinery would look. Okay, and then there's the forage harvester. Now, I don't know if there's one of those in here. EF. Oh, there we go, forage harvester, there is. And again, plenty of detail in this. Looking really good. Big floater tyres on it. Loving it. Loving it. And it just adds more to the game, more immersion, as I keep saying, that you can add to the game by having this DLC. And they're quite cheap, the DLCs. They're not expensive, and that's a good thing, because none of us have got a lot of money. Right, so the next one is the green trailer. Now, I think this is one I had problems finding. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got crawler tractor. Oh, that's another one. Yeah, doesn't look like they've got the green trailer on here at the moment, but it is in the game. It's just that I can't find it in this trailer index. But hopefully we can find one later and I can show it to you. Then there's the square baler, is one of the next ones. Have we got one of them? Yes. Here we go, the square baler. And of course we know what a square baler is, don't we? If you don't, all it is it is pulled along behind a tractor, and this here cuts the wheat or whatever it is that you're baling. It goes through the machinery, comes out the back here, and is plonked out on a square bale of hay or whatever it may be that you're baling at the time. And again, plenty of detail, dirt, not making it look like it's a pristine piece of machinery, because it is farm machinery after all. Loving it. Really liking this, because we need something more in the game to get us interested again. This Carrows, the next one. Now, I don't know if we can find that one. That might be another one I couldn't find. Let's see if we can find it. Ah, yes, there it is. Excellent. Yep, this Carrow. There we go. We've got a couple of different versions of it to show you. And there it is there. And basically what that does, if I remember rightly, is it's again dragged out along behind a tractor, and these cutting blades here churn up the ground and create the harrows that they call harrows, which are the places where they plant seeds, etc. So it's preparing or tilling the soil ready for planting. If I'm right, I might be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. The next one is the fertilizer spreader. And yes, we've got that. There it is there. Funny looking contraption. Got the single wheel at the front. Looks like a trike. And of course the fertilizer goes in the hopper here and is then spread from the back here as it drives along. And again, extremely well detailed and looks great. Then the next one is the planter sprayer. Now, do we have one of them? Doesn't look like it. Maybe that was the one I was thinking we couldn't find. Planter sprayer. Well, we've got sprayer. Is that it? Yes, I think that's it. Planter sprayer. There you go. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Anyway, you get the idea. Pretty sure that is it. Planter sprayer. Right, and then the last but not least is the seeding combinations. Now that I know we probably won't find in here. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, you get the idea. Now, with the farming or farm machinery DLC in ATS, you actually get 10 pieces of machinery. So there is one absent from the ATS one in the ETS2 one. And again, I forget what it is at the moment. But if I remember while we're doing this video, I'll tell you about it. If not, I'm sure you'll be able to find it if you've already got that yourself. But like I say, looks fantastic, the gear that they've done here. I've already lined up a job here that I'm about to pick up. Where are we at? Let's have a quick look where we're at. On the world map, we're in around Bremen. And we're about to pick up a job. And the job is here at Euro Acres. And we'll draw the trailer hooked up. Jump out there, you can have a look. Low loader, extended. Back into cab, where we got to go here first. Find out where we're picking up from. Looks like a bit of a tight squeeze in here. Let's hope that they haven't given me too hard a job to pick up. And we're picking up the crawler tractor. It's 25 tons, going from Bremen to Groningen. I think that's how you pronounce it. And that should take us to 3 hours and 22 minutes game time. As you can see, we've got all these different farm machineries in here. There's the disc harrower and the fertilizer spreader, but we're taking the crawler tractor. Now, where are we at? Going to pop up and show me. There we go. Over there somewhere. All right, I'm going to pop out and get a look where I've got to go in, because having this long trailer doesn't make it easy. And I'm not going to be able to see where it is. Oh, there it is. Behind that building. Which way are we facing? Got to reverse in. I'm going to drive around it. No, I can't. Okay. Let me think about how we're going to do this. Alright, if we can... Yeah, we'll drive down here. So like I say, they haven't made it real easy. Which is always the way when I'm trying to show people. thing is this is a rear steer trailer, so it should be able to get around here reasonably easy. So what my plan is to turn over here to the right and then reverse back in. So we'll have to swing wide and hope that we can get around here and then reverse. Oh, it might turn too sharply. Alright, now let's see how we go. Ooh, that's not going to be easy. No, that's definitely not going to be easy at all. And I'm hitting that building if I'm not too careful. That log's right in the wrong place there. But with any luck, I'm going to straighten up now. I'm going to have to probably take another bite at that, so I can straighten up a bit. Without hitting that hay bale there. Alright, now I'll jump back in so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, we should be right now. That worked out a bit better than I thought it would. Like I say, we're picking that up and then we'll head off. Excellent. Alright, load her up, boys. Might be better if I hit the right button. I've changed my controls all around here. This used to be over here, and this used to be over there. But what I've done is I've put the actual dash now in the middle, just like it would be in a real truck, and my controls over on the right, which they really would be, again, in real life. But because of my muscle memory, I keep going over here to try and press buttons, and they're not there. But as you can see, there it is. There's the load. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do this, pop outside, because I can control the camera a bit better this way, and that way we can get a bit of a closer look at it. In fact, we can even go inside the cabin of the crawler. Not so detailed in there though. But there you go, you can see. Like I say, that engine just looks a bit weird. Alright, let's get the job on the road. Using my budget indicator stalks from AliExpress. Leave a link in the description if you're interested in them. They cancel out, they work fantastic. They're about a quarter of the price of Moza. Again, I'm not knocking Moza because I think Moza is great quality. It's just I couldn't afford it, so I went with a cheaper option and they work fine. I would love to own Moza, the actual Moza stalks, because I think they're a better quality, but this, for the time being, in my financial situation, this is all I could afford, and it works great. You've got your lights that are activated here. I've got your trailer brake indicators, and again they cancel out. On this side you've got your wipers, intermittent, automatic, all that stuff, cruise control, and you've also got an ignition down here that actually works, a full-on ignition, which is something that the Moza stalks don't have. They don't actually have the keyed ignition, which you can see here, key. And as you can see, because I had to take the key out at the stop. Put it in. Whoop. And away you go. It's because I had my foot off the clutch. Right, so let's get this working and get it done. So swing out a bit wide here so we can get around that. And hope we don't collect that log, which we didn't. Excellent. Watching that mirror. Plus because I got my shoes on, I don't normally drive with my shoes on, so I can't really feel the pedals that well. It's because I did a workout this morning and I needed my shoes so that I didn't crush my feet if I dropped my weights. So I've still got my shoes on. I actually forgot that I still had them on. No traffic coming. Oh, good. We'll take a nice wide swing around here so we don't collect any fences or anything. And away we go.
Right. Turn right.
Ooh, what's going on up here? Is that traffic or is that just parked trucks? That looks like traffic. There's bound to be an accident up here, I'd say. What is going on, people? Alright, I'm going to sneak up the shoulder because it looks like somebody's had an accident up here and they're not moving. And I'm not prepared to... Oh, of course it's a bus. My nemesis are buses. Seriously. The one thing in this game that really irks me is buses. So let's jump out behind so you can have a look at this on the trailer.
And then exit right. Exit right. Go straight on. That's right.
Trying to get you a good shot, and I crashed again. I always do it. I should stay in the cab. It's a lot safer. Sorry about that, people. Like I say, every time I do... Oh, actually, what about a roof shot? That's not really that good. That's just the roof. I wanted to show you the tractor as well. Came into that a little bit quick. By the way, I've got my realistic physics on. So the truck does move just like it would in real life, and it will roll over just as easily as it would in real life.
Keep left there.
So I have to be very careful when I'm taking tight corners. I didn't see him. That was close. And I'm trying to keep it as realistic as possible in my videos, although we don't do that in just adjusting my mic, sorry, but in convoys, because our convoys are just for fun. A lot of people see us in the convoys and think that all we do is do totally unrealistic drives, but that's not. It's just our convoys. They're just for fun. We're thinking of actually doing what they call a hardcore convoy on the next one. I've got to talk to the crew and see if they're willing to do it, because a lot of guys get bored with it in the convoys because we do the convoys for so long, live streams. But like I say, what we're looking at doing is maybe doing a couple of hardcore ones every now and again, just to mix it up, to show you that we don't take everything well, so you can see that we have fun and do some semi-serious stuff. We don't take things too serious, because after all, it is only a game. There's a lot of guys that do take it extremely serious, but if that's what you're like, unfortunately our VTC or our crew wouldn't be for you, because we don't take things way too seriously. We do really well in the stats though, as far as truckie and trucks book and pickup goes. We were always up there at the top with the leaders, even though, like I say, we don't take it seriously. But just because we don't take it seriously doesn't mean that during the week when we're doing single players that we're not doing it in hardcore and not abiding by the laws of the road. It's just that, like I say, in the convoys it's for fun and entertainment, and we do that every weekend just to have a laugh and let our hair down. And if you're interested in joining the VTC, becoming a member, the links will be down in the description for you. Links to the Discord will be down there. Our mission in life is to have fun and help people out, and that's the feeling that spreads across the Discord and the VTC. It's all about helping fellow drivers out if they need it, and again, just having fun. And if you do like taking things or doing hardcore, that's perfectly fine. We are up in the hardcore stats on Truckee at the moment. A couple of our drivers get right into it, and they're up there with the top 10 or top 20 at least. And like I say, if they're into either one, hardcore or having fun, we cater for both. And have a great laugh on the weekends as well. Oop, speeding. Lower it down. Is that jump real quick? And the truck I'm driving is the T4 or T. I think it's a T4, Scania T4. A free mod on Steam that you can get. So if you're interested, have a look on Steam for Scania T-T4. And that's the truck that I'm driving. I'll jump outside so you can have a look. Whoops. Loving this truck. One of my favourite, if not the favourite truck in Euro Truck Simulator 2. I use JC's amateur pack for my motors, engines. I'm pretty sure that's what I've got in this one of his. If it's not, it's more than cash. And the other one I use is the transmissions, engines and transmissions. Again, these are all on Steam, all free. Let's get that cruise control working. For that, I went to go for the left button. It's not there, it's over here on the right. Just got to get used to it. I prefer it over this side because it actually feels more natural, but because I've been doing it for so long over here, I keep reaching for the buttons when they're not there. It's muscle memory. Let's do this. I love how it echoes in the tunnels. It's just another added bit of realism that the guys from SES have created, because once you're out of the tunnel, no echo. It's brilliant how they've done it. Oh. Losing a bit of steam there. Come on. Giddy up, Bill. You can do it. Because we're pulling a fair bit of weight with this. I think it was 35, 40 tons, something like that. Oh, geez. That plus the weight of the trailer. So you're probably upwards of 50 ton. Down. That's the problem with wearing shoes. I can't really feel the throttle, and I tend to push it to the floor a bit quicker. Sunflowers. Ooh, what's happened over here? Oh, the jet fell off the back. Tigers is loving this truck too. He's over there on the dash, having a stretch. Oh, he's going back to sleep. Oh, with the farm machinery pack, you also get some interior toys and items that you can use with it. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I think there's a lunch box, a couple of stuffed toys, maybe a bag or something like that, or maybe some hanging items. I can't remember exactly what it is, but again, it's not just the machinery. You get all the bits and pieces that go with it, so you can dress up the interior of your truck with them as well. Oh, here we go, bus causing problems. Move over to the left if this car lets me in. He's not going to.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Thank you.
Turn left.
Yeah, this trailer follows this truck really well with that rear steer. Can be a little bit difficult to park if you're not used to the rear steer, but what you've got to remember is overdo your steering with a rear steer, believe it or not. That's probably the best way to explain it. Oh, that'd be right. Just as I pull up to it, it changes. Yes, like I was saying, with the rear steer trailers, a lot of people have difficulty reversing them, and it's go into gear. What's going on? It's really a matter of just exaggerating your turning, as opposed to one that's not a rear steer, where you do minor turns. Too busy worrying about telling you how to do it. So yes, I'll show you anyway. If we get a bit of a difficult parking one here, I'll show you how it's done. You watch, it's going to be one. Yeah, I can drive straight into it. But what I'll do is I'll make it a little bit more difficult.
Safe and sound and snug as a bug.
I'll come over here and we'll make it a little bit difficult by doing this, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so put it in reverse. I always prefer to be in the cab when I do this. Okay, so now you're going to try and get into that, so you're going to naturally steer to your right so that the trailer goes to the right, because you're looking backwards. Now you can see that's turning so much already, so now you've got to turn really sharply to the left to get it to swing around. Watching the other mirror, you can then see where you are as far as that goes. And hopefully I'm not going to stuff this up completely, which I nearly did. Oh, there we go. So you can see I've had to do it really exaggerated turns to get it to go straight. And once you got it sort of straight, again, don't go too far. And now you should be right. There you go, sir. Excellent. So you can see I had to over-exaggerate the turns there to get it to straighten up, if that's explained correctly for you. Anyway, there we go. Excellent. Good stuff. Right, let's jump out. Should be now off the back of the trailer. Yes, it is. But yeah, so that's the machinery DLC, the farming machinery DLC. I like it. I think it's great. I think it's definitely worth the money. For me, it was $7.50, which is Australian dollars. So if you're in the US, it's probably around about $5, maybe $4 something. And definitely worth it. You get the extra loads, extra jobs, and you also get the bits and pieces. Actually, let me quickly have a look. Yeah, so you actually get a lunchbox, a scarecrow, a straw hat, a stuffed autonomous tractor, in other words, a toy, and a harvester toy for inside the cab. So you get extra bits and pieces. Actually, let me see if I can bring a picture over of those. There you go. So yeah, so there's your scarecrow. There's your tractor or harvester. Oh, you get a lunchbox and your stuffed toy. So yeah, you get quite a bit extra with it. So hopefully you enjoyed that, people. If you did, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't, give me the thumbs down. Let me know, and I'll see if I can improve next time. Also, if you know anyone that might want to take a look at this before they purchase the DLC so they know what they're getting into, please share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed, it's free. Please consider doing so because it helps me out with YouTube, and I would really appreciate it. All right, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy it. And if you did, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.